Alright, today we're going to work on this YFZ450 again. You've seen in the past couple of videos we've been rebuilding the motor. If you look up at the bench, the motor is gone. It's not there anymore. And if you're looking at this, you can see the motor is in the quad. I went ahead and did all this off video. I got the motor all together. Everything's set, and I think in the last video I had it all together. But we got it all together, exhaust on, and I'll show you a clip real quick of the first startup. Are you going to start the first try?
We'll see. Probably not.
So you saw the first startup, and this thing started right up, ran awesome right off the bat. The carburetor is jetted way off, so I'm waiting on jets for that. Valve cover bolt seal, I'm waiting on a couple of those, so I can't fully put that together yet. What else? Oh, over on the other side, I am waiting for the new chain sprockets to show up, which I don't have on yet, and I can't ride it yet. But just waiting on a few things. I think that was it. Stuff like small stuff like throttle cable and hand grips. But the motor is in, and so far so good. It runs good. I do have an issue. I'm not sure if this was like this or if it is pushing out. My base gasket looks like it might be pushing out. I really hope not. If it is, that sucks really bad. That means I have to take the head back off and see what's going on where the jug meets the cases. I'm hoping it was like that and I just didn't notice it, but I'm not sure. I've ran a few heat cycles in it, just starting it up and letting it idle, and it doesn't appear to be pushing out more. But I won't really know until I actually get everything on here and ride this some. So this has a CT full exhaust system, K&N air filter, just in a stock air box, no lid, and what else? I just gotta button everything up. Like today I'm gonna go ahead and put on the front plastic. I had this off to plug everything in on the harness, figure out how this rear part of the harness goes in to tuck it up, make it all nice and tight. So I'll get this bolted on today, and the rear plastic's missing a few bolts. I'll get that bolted on. Probably leave this cover off because we got to pull the tank anyway still, and we'll clean this thing up. See if we can make her shine a little bit. Alright, so we have the back fenders bolted on, the front fenders. I am missing the air scoops, so I gotta order them. We got them on, tires aired up, and I'm just gonna take this out and wash it and see how nice this looks when it's all cleaned up. Obviously it's real dirty, it's just dirt floor in here. But I'll get this cleaned up, see how it looks, and then the next thing after that, which probably won't be in this video, is I don't have a chain guard back here. I'm going to see if I can 3D print one, like a case saver that'll go in here that'll break that instead of the case if the chain breaks. Probably print it in PETG, but for now I'll get this cleaned up, and then it might be in this video, it might not, of me having this case saver made and put on. But we'll get to cleaning it right now. Alright, so we have the quad all cleaned up, and it's a couple days later actually. I haven't recorded since that video for a few days. but I ordered my radiator shrouds. You can see the quads kind of somewhat shiny. I just shined it up a little bit. But we got the radiator shrouds on the way. The jets are still not here, but everything else besides that is done. I made a case saver out of PETG on my 3D printer, so this will withstand the heat, and if this chain ever breaks, hopefully this will take away some of the impact and not snap these bolts off and not break the case if something happens there. I'm using a RK Racing chain, steel sprockets, front and rear, just stock gearing for now. This is a O-ring chain as well. These are pretty expensive from what I remember, but that's what I wanted. That's what I got. They seem to last, especially in the sand. But everything's cleaned up. It's looking good. Once I get the shrouds on, it'll look really good. We got some new Scott grips, which I like these things, and they're pretty affordable. Just get them on Amazon. What else? Rear sprocket's new. Still have the CT exhaust. I don't have the jets yet. I don't know. Every time I order something, when I want to get it right away, I can't get it. But I drilled my main jet out just so I could ride this around a little bit. So I drilled it out with a 1.65 millimeter drill bit. So that's the same as a 165 jet. And the needle is on the second clip up from the bottom. So it's feeding in a little more fuel. It seems to run good, but when the jets come in, I'm still going to change it to a 175 main. That's how it was on my old one that I remember. And I assume that this setup right here, it's real similar to my old one, it'll run pretty good with it. It does run good right now, and it won't be this video, but the next video, we're just going to take it out, do a little warm-up, ride this thing, and see what it does, see how it runs. Then I'll come back and change the oil. So I'll have like a half-hour runtime on the first oil change. I just want to make sure I get all the metal shavings out before I really start putting this through the paces. And should be pretty fun. A lot of cool videos coming up with this, a lot of cool things I can do with this. So if you want to see more, make sure you subscribe, and thanks for watching.